Hey there, everyone. It's Kim Krompass from the Price Action Traders Institute, and we are just 30 seconds under from the Australian dollar interest rate announcement. So I want to go ahead and take a look at this, and I'll also be looking at the Australian yen. So let's go ahead and see what happens. Price is starting to move before the number actually, or the data actually is released. So let's see what happens when it's released. See if there's a trade actually. All right, we got a nice big move down. Whoa, and a big flying move up. Impossible to trade. Look at the spread here. Can't trade when the spread's that wide. Whipsawing around. Spread still hasn't really normalized yet. Still waiting. Price is still swinging. I don't want to take a trade yet. Too risky. Gonna get ready though to buy it. There we go. We'll see what happens. Price is still swinging. I'm going to go ahead and put a limit in just up here just in case. And let's jump over to the AJ. I'll do the same thing. Looking at the spread. Pulling back. All right, we're in. We're going to put a 12 pip stop in on this guy. Let's go back to the AU. The AU is still holding. And we will go ahead and move our limit up to 78.20 up here. See if these pairs actually make a move or if they hit my stops. I'm going to go ahead and pause and then be back with an update. All right, seeing price starting to make a move towards that first target level. So what I'm going to do actually is move my take profit into that first target. And I'm going to do that here on the AJ as well. And we'll see if price actually hits those and takes me out of the trade. There's still about 7.5 minutes left on the candle. And we'll see if price actually makes that move. Also, what I'm going to do is go ahead and move my stop up just to protect this position. So on this one, I'm locking in 10, and it looks like it's about to hit. There we go. Okay, so that one's taken out. And also going to move my stop up here just in case. This one hasn't quite hit yet. I've locked in 7 pips here. Just looking for it to come up into the 50. Price got as high as 48. And I'll be back with an update. Price seems to be holding right around this level around 44 and really hasn't yet pushed up into 70.50. So I'm going to give it another minute or so, and then I just might pull this trade and book my profits. And I think that's what I want to do. So I'm going to take it off for plus 13. So I close that trade. All right, so let's do a quick recap. So this is the Australian dollar interest rate announcement. And on this one, I booked plus 13. And I entered at 30. I went long at 30. And that was entered about 46 seconds into the news. So just under a minute. All right, and got out at 43, and that gave me the plus 13. All right, and then on the AJ, this one we actually saw hit my limit, and I got long at 77 and came out at the 00 for plus 23. And that trade I actually got into 1 minute and 15 seconds into the news move. So a little bit after I got into the AU, about half a minute afterwards. So the total is plus 23 on the AJ and plus 13 on the AU for a total of plus 36. Pretty simple, pretty easy, straightforward process on this. And if you want to learn how we trade red news, go ahead and visit our website at priceactiontradersinstitute.com. And there's some videos on the site. There's also my YouTube channel that you can go to watch some of these news trading videos. And also check out our new for 2019, our new online course called Command Your Trading. All right, it's Kim Krompass. Thank you for listening and have a good rest of your day.